Hello everyone, welcome to a new video series on electric vehicles technology. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the history and evolution of electric vehicles. So let's start the topic with a design thinking approach. First, let's empathize on the electric vehicles. Why we need an electric vehicle? Because as we know that we are more dependent on internal combustion engine machines. So what is the need for having an electric vehicle? So it is not that electric vehicle has been a technology that has been boomed right now. No, it is actually evolved in early decades itself. So it is about a persistent human need for cleaner, more efficient transportation. The dependency on internal combustion engines have created a chaos on global pollution. There is a lot of CO2 emissions, and also the fuel extinction is a big alarm to the regular vehicle users. So the reason behind why we move on to EV is that the urban pollution, which choked the horse waste and coal smoke, which made us to think for an alternative. Then noise reductions. The internal combustion engines are quite noisier and it creates more noise pollutions also. Then in order to reduce the reliance on volatile fuel sources such as petrol, diesel and gases, we are in search of an alternative. And also the urgency to combat climate change is the primary motive for global EV adoptions. So the main empathy on EV is that we need to find an alternative for internal combustion engine which should be pollution free, noise free and eco-friendly. So the initial spark for the electric carriage started at the early 18th century. In 1830s, there was the dawn of electric transportation. Robert Anderson and Thomas Davenport, they developed the early electric vehicles. It was that time where the battery technology was being evolved. So it has only limited range and speed, but the concept was revolutionary. So the people had a craze on electric vehicles. In late 19th century, the electric cars held speed controls and the urban people, they preferred cleanliness and they supported electric vehicle purchase. Companies like Baker Electric and Detroit, they offered a variety of electric vehicles in the market. In the 20th century, there was a dramatic shift. Henry Ford's assembly line made a gasoline cars more affordable. So there was in the early 19s, the selling rate of the vehicles was like 40% of internal combustion engines and 30% of electric vehicles were sold on that time. That much craze the people had on both sort of vehicles. So it was not that electric vehicle has been boomed in the 20th century. It was already, the era has started in early 19th itself. But because of the evolution of these internal combustion engines and Henry Ford's gasoline cars, the people's eye shifted from EVs to IC engines. So because of the EVs which lacks to compete on range or price, it faded their selling rate. So in early 20th century, Ford's model made gasoline cars accessible to the masses and hence mass productions were done under such kind of vehicles. And also the abundant cheap gasolines and fuels made the car production a more number And also the improved road favored longer range gasoline vehicles, and that has kindled the production speed of IC engine machines. So this silently drowned the usage of electric vehicles by the urban people. Now, it was the 21st century where the electric vehicles got a rebirth. The oil crisis on 1970s and the growing environmental awareness in the late 20th century sparked and interested in alternative powertrains. So this era saw the emergence of hybrid vehicles as a bridge technology and the pioneering step towards fully electric cars. So the first hybrid pioneers was Toyota's Prius, which was launched in 1997, which is a popular hybrid variety demonstrating the viability of electric assistance. And also the GM EV1 in 1996, a bold but ultimately short-lived experiment, showed an advanced electric capabilities, and the famous Tesla's Roadster, which was launched in 2008, was a game changer that proved electric cars could be fast, desirable, and can have significant range. So these have break the drawbacks of electric vehicles, which was previously claimed over petrol engines, petrol and diesel machines, and now the price, the speed, and mileage, everything has been incorporated for EVs also. So the early 21st century was a critical testing ground for more EVs, and also the charging infrastructure, battery technology, and public's perception towards EVs plays a main role in EV adoption among the people. But due to the rapid advancements in lithium-ion batteries and cost reductions in EV, they made a big revolution in the battery technology, and hence EV has become more affordable among common people. And also the lack of charging infrastructure, it also created a threat, and the people were like there was no so many charging stations. But now the gradual buildup of public and private charging infrastructure eased the range capacity, and also EVs began to offer competitive performance with a good range of mileage and attractive designs that attracted public's perceptions. Now, the future is EV. EV has become a global adoption. It kindled diversifications, and also it incorporates autonomous integrations. Today, EVs are no longer a Nike product, but a rapidly expanding segment of global automotive market. The major marketers are now investing heavily on EV, new varieties of two-wheelers, cars. They made a worldwide surge in sales, especially in Europe and Asia. And also, very compact city cars are being introduced in market so that they can cater the customer needs. And also these kind of EV platforms are ideal for advanced driver assistance, autonomous vehicles entry also, and hence EV is paving way for fully automation driving also. So now the present and the future is EV. What is there beyond the EV? EV in public transport, EV in logistics and far away. Electric buses, electric aviation, electric marine, high-speed rails, electric trucks. These are the future outlook of EVs. The more the EV we depend on, the higher the rate of reduction of CO2 emission and also a pollution-free environment. So now we have come to the end of the topic. Let's have a short quiz on what we have discussed so far. Which decade saw the initial population of electric cars before gasoline dominance? We have already discussed, is it 1830s or 1890s or 1920s? Yes, it was 1920s. Then, what innovation significantly reduced the cost of gasoline cars, contributing to EV decline? Is it the radial tires or the assembly line or the electric starters? It was the assembly line and the electric starters also. Question number 3. Which company is credited with popularizing hybrid vehicle in the late 1990s? It was Toyota. First, it was initially Toyota Prius, which was the very famous hybrid electric vehicle introduced in that time. And then, beside personal cars, name 2 other sectors where EVs are making a significant impact. Yes, it was public transport and logistics. Now, more of public transport vehicles are being transformed from internal combustion engines to electric vehicles. Hope in this video we have discussed in a deeper sense about what is electric vehicle and how it is being evolved over more decades. So through this video we have come to know about what is the history and evolution of electric vehicles. In the upcoming videos, we will discuss more topic about hybrid electric vehicles and what is the benefits and challenges of electric vehicles in details. Thank you. Thanks for listening. So these are the topics that we have discussed. This is a small roadmap of what we have seen so far. Thank you.